All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Power, and it is time. The prejudging for the 212 division at the 2021 Chicago Pro just wrapped up, and all eyes were on Keone. Everybody wanted to see what Keone was going to be able to put together for this show, the show that he won last year, this same show, to qualify for the 2020 Mr. Olympia. He's trying to qualify again this year. Now, going into this show, I think everybody would agree Keone was the favorite to win here. Beautiful structure, beautiful proportions, just a beautiful physique overall. But I would say after watching prejudging, Keone might be in trouble. Now, I do think Keone came in looking pretty good. He looked pretty comparable to how he looked last year, and that was enough to win the show last year. But this year, from a conditioning standpoint, I got to be completely honest. As big of a fan as I am of Keone, the main thing that I've been saying, the only thing really that I think he needed to improve on was conditioning. 212 is a very condition-focused division, as you could see from last year's Olympia, Sean Clarita winning that. Now, in these photos from the Chicago Pro, I want to draw your attention to the guy in the green trunks to the right of Keone. That's John Jewett. Now, the reason why I think Keone might be in trouble is the conditioning that John continues to bring to these 212 shows and brought here in Chicago. And in contrast to Keone, when you put a guy like John with this super crazy conditioning, maybe not the best structure when you're comparing him to Keone, but when you put a guy with conditioning like that next to Keone, it exposes Keone's lack of condition. I think when put next to a guy like John, Keone does look a little bit soft in comparison, and I think that is not a good thing for Keone. Now, to be fair, Keone, from what I saw at prejudging, they kept him in the middle almost the entire time, so he's still in the conversation as one of the favorites to win this show. But once I started to see more pictures from prejudging, I started to realize how good of shape John really is in. And again, I would not say Keone's in bad shape, but when you put him next to a guy with conditioning like John, it makes it look like he was off. But again, conditioning-wise, I would say Keone looks very, very similar to how he looked at last year's Chicago Pro. And the question is going to be, if Keone doesn't win this show, what's he going to do next? Is he going to continue to compete and try to qualify for the Olympia? Because honestly, Keone with tighter conditioning is still this crazy proportioned, streamlined physique. The genetics that Keone has still will take him a very, very long way, and I don't think that should be discounted. But at the same time, I got to be honest, I want to see conditioning rewarded at these shows, and the conditioning that John Jewett had here is just undeniable. Let's look at this picture from the back. Again, John is the guy to the right of Keone. Look at John's hamstrings and glutes compared to Keone and compared to everybody else in the lineup. It's insane how conditioned he is, and I think he should get rewarded for that. Even if he doesn't have the best structure in comparison to Keone, he still has a pretty good structure, by the way. I'm not knocking his structure, but I would say Keone has the superior structure and flow to his physique. That conditioning, I think, it might do it for him. And you guys know I'm a huge Keone fan. I want Keone to win this show. I predicted he would win this show, but again, I got to be honest, John's conditioning here is really mind-blowing level condition. And I don't think Keone's condition is close enough or better, certainly not better than John's. But I think what we're going to see tonight at the finals, and again, I think the finals are in a couple hours here, so we're going to find out the 212 winner tonight, not tomorrow. I think it's going to come down to a battle of almost perfect structure with Keone and damn near perfect condition with John, but not perfect structure. And who knows, there's still time. Keone could tighten up between now and the night show. But right now, I think Keone's in a little bit of trouble here. He's looking to repeat and win this show again. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you think Keone did enough to win here? Or do you think maybe John Jewett could take this title? But in my mind, after watching prejudging, the guys that are fighting for 1 and 2, to me, are Keone and John. So give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed yet already. As always, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Nick Strength and Power signing out.